In this skill, we're going to learn how to insert a function by typing it in. So in addition to using the insert function dialog box, the insert function option here on the formula bar, and or using the inserting a function from the auto sum route, we can just begin by typing. So if I select, I'm going to place in the maximum function, which is going to find the highest value in a range of cells. And so remember, we always begin with an equal sign. So I place my cursor, or I select cell B16, and I'm going to hit the equal sign, because remember, they all begin with an equal, and this function begins with an M. So I first type an M, and I see that the formula autocomplete feature pops up, and this makes it easier for us to enter functions by seeing their names, and it gives us some suggestions depending upon the first letter that you type. The more letters I type, the smaller the list becomes. So this is the maximum function, so I'll type in an A, and we see that my list gets even shorter, and I see that the function that I need is that second one listed. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on that, and it is now, my cursor is now blinking. I need to specify the range. So we're still going to use the same range that we used to calculate the average. So I'm going to click in cell B4, hold down my mouse and drag, and I'll release when I get to cell B11. And I see in my formula that we are going to find the maximum value in the range of cells beginning with B4 and ending with B11 and all the cells in between. So I can either hit the Enter key on my keyboard, or I can choose the Enter key on the formula bar. And so from that range of cells, it finds the highest value in here, which happens to be from the USA. We're going to try that again using the minimum. So again, we begin with an equal sign. I type an M, an I. Again, I see that my list becomes smaller. I'll go ahead and double click on the minimum function that I want. I'll click in cell B4, drag down through to and including B11, release my mouse, come up to the formula bar, and hit the Enter key. Remember, we can copy formulas, so I'm going to select both formulas in cell B16 and B17. I'm going to locate my fill handle, and I'm going to drag these formulas across so they will determine and find the minimum and maximum values for quarters 2, 3, and 4. And this concludes typing in a function.